It's Friday. It's 4 p.m. in New York City, 9 p.m. in London, England, 1:30 a.m. in the world. And that means it's time for my boyfriend's favorite online trivia game that I happen to host, One2Win Trivia. Hello, friends, one and all. It is so nice to see familiar faces in the chat. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Lamonte. Gummy Nugs. Saw you first in. And hello to Catholic Smells. your username made me giggle, so I appreciate that. Hi, Anna. Hi, Mega Mommy. Hello to Gary. Oh, I hope you're all doing really well today. Today is Friday, September 2nd, 2022. And what the heck? It is September? What the heck? Wasn't it just like brand new summertime? Weren't we all just excited about warmer weather and like swimming in the lake or something? No, it's Labor Day weekend and I can't wait to go apple picking. You know, what the heck? We're living in a simulation, I tell you. This is the metaverse. Anyway, no matter the season, welcome to One2Win Trivia. I am your AI-generated host, Timothy Dunn. Join me in the algorithm, won't you? Truth be told, I am excited about Halloween, though, and all the pumpkin-flavored things. I love it. I bought some pumpkin-flavored donuts at the grocery store and pumpkin pie-flavored coffee creamer. It's good. It slaps. Am I boring now? I think that I used to be pretty cool once, and now I'm bragging about my grocery store hauls. Pretty cool still. Do the math. It adds up. I'm still awesome. Ding. Anyway, I hope you're all in the mood for some fun little trib today, because in just a second, I'm going to be asking you 12 general knowledge trivia questions, and I'm going to give you 10 seconds to tap on the answer that you think is correct. On your screen, if you tap wrong, no big deal. You can always change your answer within the 10-second window that we give you. The more questions you get right and the faster you do it, the closer you will be to winning our top prize today. And what is our top prize today, Tim? You're screaming at your cell phone or whatever you're playing this on. Today we're playing for a prize pot of $50 dang dollars. $50 split three ways, $25 to our first place winner, $15 for the silver medalist, and third but not least receives 10 DeLoreans. Great prize amounts. You can buy a lot of pumpkin spice lattes and, you know, those apple cider donuts you get at pumpkin patches and stuff. I can't wait. For a free game, a game to play for free, you can't beat these prizes, everyone. So quit saying you can't, all right? And remember, in this game, there are no eliminations and there's no penalty for guessing. If you get a question wrong, just like, don't worry, keep on playing. Time is of the essence in this game because prizes will be awarded to the players who get the most amount of questions right in the least amount of time. That makes sense, right? Oh, Catholic smells as incense. Oh, I kind of got that. I used to love the incense part of... Okay, we don't have to go into religion, you know what I mean? But let me remind you today that if you do really well in our game and land yourself in the top 10 winners circle, you will be the happy new owner of some gorgeous little binoculars. Our very first power-up, and trust me, they can make all the world of difference. If you tap on the binoculars on your screen during the game, they let you see in real time what everybody else is guessing as their answer on any particular question. You can only use them once, though, so choose wisely. And don't forget to use them. I think Chai of Steel said he has 12 binoculars. You got to use them. Use the binoculars. Help yourself. Help us. Help you. You know what I mean? Oh, is everyone in a good mood today? I'm kind of in a good mood. That pumpkin spice creamer in the coffee is very sweet, so I'm very sugar rushy right now. But it's time to play. I hope you're all feeling good. The pumpkin donuts were good, by the way, that I bought at the grocery store today. They were a little dry, which is okay. So to get started, to get some goodwill going, let's see some pumpkin and autumnal-themed emojis in the chat to get our positive juju going. I mean, let's see some like jack-o'-lanterns. We can see some ghosts. Some falling leaves would be nice. You know, apples, other autumnal emojis. You know, let's just focus. Let's everyone take a deep breath. With your gut, change your answer if you need to. That's my... what else? I mean, I guess it's time to do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Good luck. Here comes question one. Good luck, friends. Woohoo! Q1. The actress who played Sandy in the film Grease is Olivia, Copernicus Christopher, Lavoisier Leonardo, or Newton John. Sandy in the film Grease, Olivia. She was a wonderful actress and singer who sadly left us last month at the age of 73. Who was the one that we wanted? You know the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It can only be Olivia Newton-John. Olivia Newton-John's what we're looking for. 83 if you got that one. And you're all taking the first steps towards winning some cash to enjoy on these last few summer nights. You gotta love that one. You gotta love that one. Two of you thought it was Copernicus Christopher. That's interesting, but wrong. Here we go, Q2. Q2. Which of these is a common term for a ship's captain? Is it hopper, skipper, or jumper? A ship's captain, what do you call them if you're just being casual? No, the term comes from German and Dutch languages. Now, a ship was once called a skip. And if you want to describe someone who worked on a ship back then, they would be a skipper. Yeah? Today, the term is used to refer specifically to captains of ships and sports teams, too. Sports team managers are called skippers, you know? So skipper is what we're looking for. 77, if you knew that. And it's about time we headed to Q3. That was a good one, too. Oh, the puns are off and running. We're feeling great. Here we go. Q3, burning them through these. Q3. Which of these words is spelled correctly? Which of these three words is spelled correctly? Now, I suppose they're all spelled correctly if you're spelling wrong words, but the sweet irony of misspell being easy to misspell. Isn't life grand? Like, how many L's do we need at the end? You know what I mean? Well, just like for the word spell, we need two. Slightly trickier to decide, though, is the number of S's to include in the middle. Well, there's no need to drop any letters at all, friends, because misspell needs two S's in the middle and a pair of L's at the end, which means the one we're looking for is MISSPELL. 68 One2Winners got it correctly. Great job. You're all the queens of this spelling bee. Congrats to you all. Do you want to know that I went to the regional spelling bee when I was in 5th grade? I made it through the first initial rounds to the ones where you go up on stage in front of like an audience of people. And I panicked and I got out in the second round. And the word was sheathing. SHEATHING, sheathing. Now you know more about me. So let's move on to Q4. Q4, here we go. Q4, after a failed attempt last Monday, which rocket will NASA try to launch this Saturday? Will it be Aphrodite 1, Artemis 1, or Atlas 1? There you go. Now this rocket is set to complete an unmanned orbit of the moon. And its first launch was scheduled all the way back in December 2017. Now, Monday's launch went awry because of engine problems, but I have been assured personally by NASA that a tweak to the fueling systems and a little fix-up of a dodgy sensor means that on Saturday, we'll see the long-awaited launch of Artemis 1. Artemis 1 is the answer we wanted, and 68 of you have your eyes on more than just a constellation prize today. Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? A constellation prize? You gotta love it. 73 One2Winners got that in the end there. Look at the update. You know what's funny? My dad actually texted me. They live in Florida, and they were so bummed because they were going to watch the rocket launch. So I knew that one. I never know these answers, but you know, that's okay. Moving on to Q5, staying alive. Here we go. Airing in 1983, what was the name of the final episode of the TV series MASH? Was it Amen, Goodbye, and Farewell? Was it Farewell, Amen, and Goodbye? Or was it Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen? Word salad. Sometimes it's just a word salad. And if you know it, you know it. And if you don't, you just guess. Now, if you look up the top 30 most watched shows in U.S. television history among 29 Super Bowls, you'll find the finale of MASH. Almost 106 million people tuned in to watch the final episode, making it the most watched single program ever at the time. Now, the episode lasted 2.5 hours long and depicted the last few days of the Korean War, including the camp's personnel throwing a party to celebrate the ceasefire before emotionally going their separate ways. I guess you could say that they bid each other goodbye, farewell, and amen. That's what we were looking for, and 59 One2Winners got that one right. And you're all a little closer to saying hello to the top of today's leaderboard. Let's see. I mean, I probably would have guessed the one that ended in amen, because that's sort of like the final word. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some people aren't a fan of MASH in the chat, I see. I wasn't a fan of MASH either. I was more of a Mr. Ed kind of person, or Green Acres. You know what I mean? Give me some comedy. Here we go. Q6. Let's move on to Q6. Which of these chemical elements is incorrectly matched with its symbol? Is it germanium, Ge, nobelium, No, or palladium, Pa? That's time right there. There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and they've all got their own chemical symbols, everybody. Usually it's the first two letters of the element's name, but that ain't always the case, okay? Now, the rule works for geranium, though, or germanium. Geraniums are flowers. Germanium symbol is Ge. And if you said nobelium is a big No, you would be correct. Nobelium symbol is indeed No. Now, palladium, on the other hand, is a somewhat strange beast. Pound for pound, it's worth more than gold, but despite that, the symbol Pa belongs to protactinium instead. Everyone's favorite, protactinium. You know what I mean? Uranium, the element flower, of course. You know, you gotta love it. So palladium and Pa are the counterfactual coupling we wanted. 44 one-to-winners managed to pick that one out. And we're already butting right up against our first potential stumbler or stumpy right there. 39 if you got it wrong, 44 got it right. Will Q7 hold our first stumbler stumpy of the day? I guess we'll see. Here we go. Q7. What was the first food to be deliberately microwaved? Tap on it on the screen. The first food to be deliberately microwaved. Do you know it? Do you nuke it? Now, there you go. Now, the microwave was one of those wonderful accidental inventions. Engineer Percy Spencer was testing magnetrons used for radar systems. Magnetrons are the vacuum tubes that produce microwave radiation, by the way. And during one of those tests, he realized that a bar of chocolate in his pocket had melted. A true first world problem, I guess. But it wasn't deliberate microwaving, so we're not counting chocolate. Sorry, friends. Now, his scientific mind led him to put a variety of other foods near the magnetron to see if it had the same effect. An egg was one of the things that he tried, but what did he go for beforehand? Well, it was popcorn. He ended up making popcorn the first thing to be deliberately microwaved. 34 one-to-winners did amazingly well on this one. Ladies, germs, bacteria, we have our first stumbler stumpy of the day. Congratulations to question 7. You are our first stumbler stumpy of the day. Let's see, 18 of you thought eggs. 34 thought, I probably would have just guessed popcorn. Amazing. I love that Fragley like that. These puns really are funny, right? You got to give it up. Let's move on to Q8. Here we go, Q8. What geological era was the Earth in exactly 100 million years ago? Was it Cretaceous, Mesozoic, or Triassic? Now, 100 million years ago today, dinosaurs walked the Earth. But what era were they in back there? Well, geology often deals with time spans of many millions of years, but things work slightly differently where time is concerned. In short, many periods make an era, and many eras make an eon. Anyway, there's a quicker way into this question if you didn't know all that, if you managed to spot it. The devil's in the details, one-to-winners, because the Cretaceous and Triassic are both periods, not eras. And both of these periods neatly slot into the era we call the Mesozoic. Did we get you there? Let's see how. Oh, we sure did. We gotcha. Mesozoic is what we wanted, and 32 one-to-winners knew it. But 51 fell prey to a tricky question. The devil's in the details. You didn't get that question right, don't worry. You can try Ceratops on the next question. The hits keep coming in. You really can't argue with these jokes, right? You think we're over it, but there's more jokes. It's a stumpy. It's a stumbler. And we're going to move on to Q9 and see what Q9 holds for us as well. Here we go. Q9. Which adjective isn't in the lyrics of the Ottawan song D-I-S-C-O? Impeccable, impossible, or irresistible? D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. Oh, come on. You probably heard that song before, right? But how well do you know the lyrics to that song? Well, all the words they use in the song describe this lady in question, and all of the words that describe her begin with the letters of the word disco, disco. Okay, that's pretty easy. And they range from superficial to super sexy. Okay, in the second verse, they sing that she's desirable and irresistible. So that one's out. In the very next verse, though, she's described as disastrous, kind of mean if you ask me, and impossible. Is this song nice or mean to this lady? I don't know. So while she might be impeccable, Ottawa didn't say so, meaning that impeccable is your answer here. There was no panic at the disco for the 44 One2Winners who got this one right. Oh man! Oh, that was a pretty good one. 37. We're coming right up to that stumbler and stumpy edge on a lot of these. Well, we're in the double digits now, One2Winners. So let's DISCO. Listen, go to YouTube and look up DISCO by Ottawa. It's a great song. It's like real catchy. It's a real earworm. And there's a French version that's really fun too. Okay, this has been me teaching you about music. See you later. Here's Q10. Q10. The English word sky is derived from an old Norse word for what? Blue, cloud, or sun? Now, people always wonder two things about the sky. One, why is it blue? And two, where did the word sky come from, right? Okay, well, the Nordic word sky gave rise to the Old English word skeo, which has become the same linguistic root as the Latin word obscurus, which, unsurprisingly, means obscure, a word that we still use today. Thanks, everybody. Bye. But which of these options does a little obscuring, huh? Clouds obscure the sky, I guess you can say. The sky used to mean cloud. Now you didn't know. 50 of you did know, apparently. And that's good for you. You're one step closer to making it rain tonight. I'm talking about with prize winnings, y'all. Toot, toot. You know what I mean? Okay. That was pretty good. How's everyone doing? If we all look up disco, we'll double its online hits. You should. I'm saying Ottawa deserves the click. So, I don't know if they're like problematic or anything. If they are, I take all this back. But let's move on to Q11. Q11, here we go. Q11. The subject line of HBO Max's welcome email to U.S. customers is an abridged quote from which movie? All About Eve, Casablanca, or Sunset Boulevard? That's time right there. Do you have HBO Max, babe? You have HBO Max? You want to give me your login? You want to message me your login so I can use it? Just kidding. Did you pay attention to the welcome email that you got? I hope you did. Once you get everything set up, all the billing and the boring parts, you get a little email with a subject line that says, "It's the beginning of a beautiful friendship." And that is what Humphrey Bogart's character Rick says to Captain Louis Renault in the film Casablanca. Casablanca is the answer we're looking for. 35 of you didn't blank on this tricky teaser here. Can you believe another stumbler stumpy? I mean, 46 of you got out, 35 are in. This is proving to be a pretty brutal little game here. And that's okay. Some days, it's September, babe. Anything's possible. Do you know what I mean? It's September. Can you believe it's already Q12? Is time flying? I mean, the days are getting shorter. The pumpkin spice coffees are flowing more freely. It's time for Q12. Here we go. Final Q of the do. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Q12. In 2021, which of these airports handled the highest number of international passengers? Atlanta, Doha, or Frankfurt? Okay, now this is another question where the wording makes all the difference. Okay, it's a tricky one to end on, but we're doing it. Now, while Atlanta's Hartfield Jackson Airport, I'm telling you, I'm buzzing from all the sugar and that pumpkin spice creamer, was able to reclaim the top spot from Guangzhou when it comes to the annual passenger count. The vast majority of Atlanta's 75.7 million passengers who departed, arrived, or transited through the airport were on domestic flights. So they do not count here. Doha is a major base for Qatar Airlines, which operates a wide range of international routes, many of which have a stopover in Doha while on the way to more far-flung destinations. Doha came in sixth for international passengers with 17.7 million arrivals, departures, and transits. But how about Frankfurt, huh? How about it? It's Germany's financial hub, and the country's flag carrier airline Lufthansa has a base there, both of which helped 27.7 million international passengers process through the airport in 2021, which is, in terms of numbers, which is what we're dealing in here, more than both Doha and Atlanta. So Frankfurt is our final answer. 24 One2Winners got that right. The most brutal stumbler stumpy we've had all game on the final question. 68. No, that's not true. 58. One2Winners got out and 24 got it correct. Great job, everyone. All right, we have 88 One2Winners playing right now. Someone's got to come in first place. Someone's got to come in 88th. So let's see in the chat what place you all think you came in here. Like maybe you think you came in 5th, 85th, 11th, 23rd, 78th. Okay. Gary's 23. Gary has high hopes. We have 30 from Eugenius. Welcome back, Eugenius. It's always a treat to see you in the little chat. Who we got? Monte, these questions were tough. I agree, Monte. You know, sometimes they're easy. Oh, a number 3. Good for you. I did crap poor, says Gummy Nugs. Gummy Nugs, chin up. We're here every week. You know this. 72.5. I like your specificity, T. But let's go ahead and see who the actual winners be. Congratulations to our top 3 winners. A Dot Ham. Wait, I think A Dot Ham thought they were number 3. A Dot Ham, 11 correct answers in 88.62 seconds means you are our first place winner today. Congratulations, bringing home $25. Dole Fox, our old friend, coming in second place with 10 correct answers in 57.92 seconds. And congrats to Dav31 in third place, taking home $10 with 10 correct answers in 58.59 seconds. Let's all enjoy ourselves. Have another sip of our very sugary iced coffee. Oh my God. That's it. That's it, friends. That's how we play One2Win. That's the game. Congratulations to all of our winners. Congratulations to our top 10 who get binoculars. Come back next week. Same exact time, same exact way to play, different questions and stuff, but it'll still be me. And you can use your binoculars, and that's always fun. You get a little thing, and you can use it the next week, you know? Anyway, this is really fun. Hey, I just want to also say, thanks for playing, everybody. I really appreciate seeing a bunch of repeat people coming in and having fun with us. It's all about having fun, do you know what I mean? So thank you for coming and playing with us. As always, I really did hope you have a good time every time we play. If you did, maybe you laughed, maybe you chuckled at some of the puns. I challenge you to go out and do something nice for someone else in your life, because joy is not meant to be kept. Joy is meant to be shared. I've been Timothy Dunn this entire dang time. No one told you this yet today. I love you, and I'll see you over on Twitter or in your sweet, sweet dreams. Have a great Labor Day weekend, everybody. Bye.